Hey, what is up? It is Dean Soto, founder of freedomin5minutes.com and prosaloom.com, and I'm here with my beautiful Marissa, co-host of this wonderful show, and we have some pretty cool stories. Today's topic is time to regroup. That and more coming up. All right, Bon Bon, we have our executive producer, Bon Bon, here. Hi, Bon Bon. What do you think about this show? Okay, all right. He's happy with it so
pumped.
far. We're good. So we've been having some interesting happenings this last week. Can you tell us about some of those happenings?
Well,
What is the major one?
let's just
It starts with the S word. It's the S word.
Stomach bug.
Stomach. Well, we're all sick. Everyone has been sick this week in some fashion or another.
Yeah, let's
some
just say
more sick than the others.
sickness swept through our home like the plague, and it was not fun with a big family. So yeah, started last Saturday with 2 of our children, and then just kind of staggered its way. A couple days later, a couple more. A couple days later, I got hit really hard and literally got hit over the head and woke up.
Not by me.
Long story short,
Not by me.
woke up on the face down on our bathroom floor because I had blacked out.
Fainted and
Passed
smashed
out.
her head into the ground.
It hit my head somewhere. I don't know if I smashed it to the ground or hit it on the tub. I don't know, but
hard enough to where it's sore for the last few
really
days.
sore. Yeah. So don't mind the dirty hair. But anyways, yeah. So today was the first day we were able to call a family meeting and decide that we could get back to normal rhythm, so to speak. But the decision I made, which was quick but fairly hard, considering most of the kids were really wanting to do this, and that was to say no to the park that we do every Friday. So every Friday we meet our homeschool buddies and we let the kids socialize and and run around for 4 hours and get their PE in and make up for their weekly 1-hour PE class and socialize with other children of all ages, not just their age and group, and other parents, and the moms can kind of just sit and kick their feet up for an afternoon, and it's really lovely and it's nice and something we look forward to as homeschooling families every week. But given the rough patch we've had, I felt I was taking all the input in from the kids and from the husband and from all the things we wanted to do today and this weekend and all their desires, and I kind of receive, and then I just deep down in my gut had to say, you know what, I feel like we'd be running away from, I feel like it'd be an easy out today. It would be fun and it would be great, but we'd come back to the same kind of situation we left things in.
Well, yeah, especially since when you were down, I basically let the kids go nuts with Minecraft or whatever, with technology, because I needed to get stuff done, and I actually didn't get much done during that time, and it just...
Yeah, and then you were sick.
And then I ended up getting sick yesterday all the way up until this morning, and I'm actually starting to feel better now. So to be able to regroup, and
it would have been easier in one sense to just kind of like get out of the house. We've been cooped up, leave you alone, and but something told me, and you just know when you know, right? And something told me, no, they need mom today, kind of guiding and directing them. We need to get the puke bowls out of the bedrooms and the towels. Like, it's driving me crazy. Get the towels out, wash the bedding that we need to wash, kind of just put things away, kind of get things in order, get them back to like helping with the meals and the and even if we do just a tiny bit of schoolwork, it'll just
It'll start
pay
getting
in the long run.
Yeah, exactly. Because even one of my fears that I was sharing with you was that we would lose the consistency and lose the habits that we have built over the last few weeks, last few months, because we felt. I mean, there was no way with us being sick and everything being staggered with 7 kids, each one getting sick, either one of them or 2 of them, then you, then me.
Yeah, even 2 at a time. There's 5 groups.
Yeah.
Thankfully, our baby didn't get sick, so.
Yeah. Well, he did, but it was
4 groups
really
every
bad.
couple days. Yeah, no.
And
no good.
So yeah, it was like, to me, the scary thing was getting out of those habits and so on, and the fact that you made the decision of, nope, okay, we're staying here, we're going to regroup, we're going to
Staying
do
put.
some studies, we're going to be doing some things. It really did make a big difference today. In fact, it charged me up to go out to the coop and finish that up, which is done. Woo!
Yeah. I'll show you our chickens when we get
Yeah,
up.
we'll get our chickens and show you those suckers. Which we should go get some chicks, maybe even this weekend.
Okay, next 5-minute decision.
Next 5-minute decision. Boom, this weekend. No, we have to go get the dog crate. We're gonna get our dog. Long story. We talked about a pit bull back in the day, but that pit bull actually is still in the vet.
Yeah.
And long story.
Having some medical issues out of
Yeah.
our control, but we made a follow-up 5-minute decision to get
a Cane Corso. So if you've never seen a Cane Corso before, go to YouTube, check them out. Pretty cool. We're gonna go drive, see the breeder
this afternoon.
We'll see if that is the type of dog that we want, but we could be coming home with the dog today. We'll see. But anyway, all of that being said, your decision really did affect us in a positive way. In fact, it was one that I did not expect you to make, especially since it would have been so much easier to go to the park and to use that as a means to kind of escape.
Yeah.
Escape, you know?
It could have been a regroup, but to me it felt like more of an escape. So I had to just make a 5-minute decision that was, kind of hard. But I knew it was the right thing to do, and it did bear a lot of freedom in the end, because we're out here doing this, and that is total freedom when you have 7 kids inside.
I was totally shocked. I was shocked.
11 years old.
Yeah, because you said, "Oh, I'm ready. Let's do it." I was like, what? Is this the same woman? Because she did not want to do this before, obviously, with all the sick kids, and now it's just like, bam, let's do this. Same thing with our book that we're writing, which we'll talk more about later as it comes. But our executive producer over here, hey, did you get a Bon?
Bonaventure.
Bonaventure. Yeah, he's just not interested anymore.
The cars go
You're
by.
not interested? Is this? Are you done with us? You gonna drop us, boy? All right. Well, executive producer no longer likes this one, so we're gonna start ending this. So what's the point? What's the point in all this? What's the big reason why this is important? Well, often the decisions that you make, while it really didn't seem like that big of a decision between going to the park and going to and just regrouping,
staying home,
and just staying home, but really that you had 2 choices. You could have gone to the park, you could have stayed home, or you could have spent an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours thinking, which one should I do? I don't know. What should I do? But the fact that
that's a good point. Is that in the past I probably would have just mulled over it all day and then had regrets and had doubts and, should I have gone? And if I went, should I have stayed? And you're right, just making that decision, sticking with it, making the most of it, going forward, and then seeing the benefit in it.
Because if you would have, the reason why it's so important to do this is because as soon as you, and this would be a big aspect in the book when we're finished with that, which is pretty exciting. When you make a decision, you start getting instant feedback. And you could have said, you know what? 30 minutes into it, no, that probably wasn't the best decision. What I'm gonna do is I am gonna go to the park because these kids they can't handle this right now or whatever. But if you never made that decision, you would have mulled over it for hours and hours, and it just would have ended up being a really crappy day, you know? Don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely. I think this guy is very good at making decisions, if you can't tell, and I have learned from him how to do that, and how to appreciate that art, because it really is an art. So he's right. I would have. You're right, I should say. Are we talking to each other or to them?
Thank you.
Yeah, when you don't make a decision, that just lingers, and it just really affects your mental state, really affects your mood, and just everything, how you perceive everything around you. So having that decision out of my mind and that clarity helped me to be present to what I was doing with the kids.
Yeah.
And and they did get into a pretty good routine, where now they're having some quiet time in their rooms and allowing us to do this. So
I love it. So cool. So what's the one thing that might seem like it's not that big of a deal? One thing that you are...
No insignificant decisions.
None. All freedom in all decisions. There's one thing right now that you've been just mulling over and mulling over and mulling over and mulling over. So what's that one thing that it could be the decision of whether to make pasta or turkey for dinner, whatever it is. What is it that okay, there you go. Boom. Decision made. You're making turkey. What is that one decision that you've been mulling over that literally you're spending way too much time even thinking about? Make the decision right now, and you'll immediately start getting feedback. And you'll very quickly know whether or not is the decision that you want to keep going with or not. So make that decision now. Leave that decision in the comments and let us know what it was and what your result was. All right? So it's Marissa and Dean. I just went Marissa. Marissa and Dean with freedomin5minutes.com. Go to freedomin5minutes.com and you subscribe. You'll end up getting some hidden podcast episodes, secret podcast episodes, and you also get the ability to join our podcast, which is different than what you see right here, and hear some audio stuff on iTunes and so on. And we have stuff that emails that go out on a daily basis as well. Those are coming. But yeah, so anyway, we love doing this, and so we'll be doing a lot more of these in the near future. And that's our 5 minutes decision on that. And Bon over there, take us out, bud.
Gotta turn around.
Bon, I love you.
You gotta get a good look.
I will see you in the next freedomin5minutes.com episode. Bye.